Welcome everyone to the Best Damn Podcast. I'm your host, John Keene. As always, I would like to thank you guys for joining me. Ask that you please add, follow, and check us out www.thebestdampodcast.tv. Follow me Instagram, Best Damn Podcast, Twitter, Real Best Damn, and wherever you're watching from, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, hit the like. Also, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if tonight's message resonates. Also, share this link, get it out there. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. I am coming from uh, my backup channels tonight because the main channels actually have strikes on them, which I will have them back in I think just another day or so. Tonight we're going to be doing collective tarot reading. Also going to be looking at some astrology, and I'm going to try to go through each of the signs and do a quick love spread if we have enough time. So everybody make sure to hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to book a tarot reading, the links are in the description below. You can join us over on Patreon as well. We're going to be adding the extended readings over there. We're going to be doing readings quite a bit from now on. I'm going to be turning this channel in particular into a tarot only channel, offering energetic, intuitive readings, astrology readings. I call them soul profiles. Basically, it's something that I'm working on too, where we get into the etymology of a person's name, GEMATRIA and the numerology associated with their birthday, as well as their natal chart and an intuitive tarot reading. It's all going to be really cool. Join the YouTube channel membership. Join us on Patreon. You can get all those bonus perks, the bonus content. I got new content up over there right now. And keep in mind, we're completely viewer powered, so that means we're funded and supported by you. You can donate and support the links below the description. I want to start first with a little bit of a collective. We just come off of the full moon in Capricorn, and we are actually coming into Mercury in Cancer. So Mercury, and this is Kazemi, means a planet's orbit that takes it close to the sun. According to astrology, the planet and its energy are purified by intense heat and light. So Mercury, Kazemi in Cancer. The transit takes place in the sign of Cancer, and this is going to bring out lots and lots of emotions. Matter of fact, we just had I believe it's called a Grand Water Trine, which is kind of inviting everybody or the universe giving us this push to sweep out all of the stagnant energies in our life, whether that's, stagnant people, places, relationships. It has a lot to do with ancestral and familial ties as well. Essentially, things that are in our family lives, our everyday lives that do not serve us. And we're going to be going into a lot more optimism, especially from now to the end of this month around the 24th. Now, this brings a lot of understanding. This connects our heart to our thoughts. And this also will lead us to make more or guide us to be more nurturing to ourselves. Now, today we have Venus entering Cancer. This revolves around relationships, and this is the water sign of Cancer, so water is always relative to emotions. It creates major opportunities for us to observe our relationships, even reflect back on our relationships or former relationships, and to kind of see what's in the deep, murky waters, right? And what's lying still on the surface, the stagnant energy, like I was talking about, and what needs to be changed, what we're mirroring to the people in our relationships, or what has been mirrored back to us, not just only in relationships, but in our life. But because it's around Venus, it primarily focuses on love. Now, whenever we see a planet in Cancer, it's crucial for us to understand how we relate individually to the planet's energy within ourselves. Cancer is the archetype of the mother, and it's basically our job to cultivate better relationships, more nurturing relationships in the mother archetype within each one of us. And this is huge for self-care and care for others as well. So Venus entering Cancer, this is a major promotion of love, self-love, and love for people in our lives, significant others, or new love as well, right? This is a big opportunity for new love, and that's why I want to do some of the new love readings as well, because this big opportunity to clear out this stagnant energy astrologically, right, is whenever we're clearing things out of the past, we're making room for the new. On the 19th, Mercury enters into Leo, so we're going into Leo season. Mercury will actually move from the introverted water sign of Cancer to the extroverted fire sign of Leo. And you can basically expect emotional situations that we have been processing as part of moving the stagnant energy, the familial and ancestral ties, to get the fuel to be actualized, to manifest, or to bring finality to situations. This is a big time of using our voices, our words. So be very conscious of the things that you are speaking into existence, the things that you are manifesting. But our voices to be creative and expressive. And it's important that we watch this basically for the rest of the month. Like I said, we're entering from now, especially to the 24th. This is going to be a big time of optimism. This is a big opportunity to start new projects, especially work related, money related. This is a big opportunity for new love, and I feel like ever since the new moon in Aries months ago, right, we've all had this big calling from the universe for new beginnings, right? New starts in life. And a lot of us, because I feel like a lot of us tend to jump the gun on these things, and we try to rush in to that newness before we've essentially cleared out the past, before we've dealt with our old trauma. We go ahead and start piling on new because we haven't processed the old, before we're completely out of the old relationships and processed everything from the previous relationship. We're diving headfirst into a new one. And a lot of what I feel like this is doing is making us take a pause, right? A pause in our relationships, a pause in our work, our money, our career, and it's saying, wait, hold on. You need to clear all of this out. You need to deal with all of this first, right? And then the newness can begin. Then these new beginnings that you were promised way back in February, I believe, and into April, right? Then that energy can really manifest and come to fruition, and you should start being able to feel confident about the new beginnings, and confident about self-love, and confident about loving others. But like I said, be conscious about the things that you're saying, the things that you're manifesting, what you ask for in this time could actually come true, right? So on the 22nd, we have the sun entering Leo, and this is huge. Whenever the sun enters a sign, especially, Leo, this is when it's most at home. Here we'll find easy access to the more royal, regal parts of ourselves. This will bring service to the spiritual kingdom. This is going to bring um, a spiritual pinnacle in a lot of us. A lot of us are going to find ourselves more in a higher conscious state, more of us reaching towards spiritual understanding or spirituality in general. This is also um, a central resource for us too, right? Going within, right? Going within, tapping into the spirit, using that fire energy to truly manifest, amazing things within our life. On the 28th, we have the new moon in Leo, and the new moon in Leo is a supportive connection with Jupiter and Aries. This brings a lot of fire to the next lunation cycle, and Jupiter goes retrograde from July 28th until November 23rd. The new moon in Leo is likely to bring the fiery uproar on the surface that may be experienced even as alarming, right? Because it's actually coming to the surface now. However, it's major because this is setting up, things that are going to come later in the year. The new moon occurs on the same day that Jupiter goes retrograde, which will essentially slow down any process or progress that we have made on our new manifestations, our new careers, our new relationships, our new plans until the end of October. This is also going to focus on feeding the fire as much as it is into diverting ourselves from being consumed by it, right? Sometimes we can be lit on fire with passion for new relationships, for new projects, new things that we're trying to manifest. And this is going to be kind of that pump the brakes moment, right? We're getting all of this energy coming in, all of this fire energy to work with and actually create things. And, we can sometimes go overboard with it, and we're going to get that moment to kind of pause and really, see what's going on within ourselves, within our life. A lot of, introspection and a lot of tapping into ourselves. And, with all this self love energy that's coming up, it couldn't be a better time, actually. And cleaning out all the stagnant energy, it couldn't be a better time. This is going to ask us to basically sit with what we're trying to create rather than, directly taking immediate action as well. The new moon is a time to plant seeds and a time to admire the full bloom plants, excuse me. And we're going to have a lot that's blooming too. A lot of people right now really have a big opportunity to create new things. That's what the energy's asking for. That's what the energy's telling us to do. Even if some of us have had to pump our brakes and get rid of the stagnancy in our life, right now I do see that there will be a lot of room to manifest, a lot of room for growth. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to do collective reading first. I got a few decks here. I've got the Crow Tarot, the Hermetic deck, and the Rider Waite. So I'm going to try and incorporate all of them. We'll see how it works. And if you haven't subscribed to my other YouTube channels, the two that I'm using tonight is The Best Damn Podcast, and John Boy 513. John Boy 513 and The Best Damn Podcast. You should probably go ahead and subscribe to those two channels. I know on the two main channels I use over on YouTube that John Boy 513 channel is under the featured channels list. So you guys will be able to find it fairly easily. Just go to youtube.com, Best Damn Podcast Official, or youtube.com, Best Damn Podcast, and you'll be able to see the John Boy 513 channel on both of those. All right, let's check it out, guys. I'm really excited. And yes, and I hope everybody's doing well too. Make sure to smash the like button for me. Make sure to comment. Let me know if this stuff resonates with you. I get really nervous when it comes to doing tarot and astrology. Honestly, I got a really deep passion for astrology and for tarot and intuitive readings as a whole. I love crystals. I love all of that stuff, man. You guys know if you watch the nightly show, whenever we cover the occult and just ancient knowledge, spiritual knowledge and teachings, and if you haven't seen that, you check it out. I've got a big passion for it, but it's like this is something new I'm trying to manifest. So it's like I'm in one of those modes where I'm just like, fuck it, right? I'm going for it. We got to be confident in our gifts, confident in our abilities. Whenever I do a personal reading, it's a lot different. One-on-one, it's a lot different. They're way more, because they're personal, right? And you can sit and talk to a person and, make eye contact, whether it's via Zoom or whatever, right? It seems a lot easier, a lot more relaxed. You can feel the energy a lot more. Doing the collective ones, I feel like it's important to know what's going on astrologically too, right? Because then we kind of have more of a guide on what our intuition is telling us. So, Spirit, tell us what's going on for the collective mid-month, July 2022. Spirit, tell us what's going on for the collective July mid-month 2022. And I had a cool dual camera set up. I'm going to do it when I do the next videos. I'm going to be dropping in the next day or so, individual signs, general readings for all 12 signs with the extendeds. I'll be adding the extended readings over on Patreon and the YouTube channel memberships. So that's something cool if you guys want to join. I'll also be putting the extendeds on the Facebook membership as well. So that'll be the places you can find the extendeds, or you'll be able to purchase them individually through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. You can also text the number in the description below or email to book a personal reading, an energetic reading, or my personal favorite, spiritual profile. This is something that I've created myself. It's a formula, and it's something I've done with myself. And I tell you what, I'll just give you like a sneak peek on this. When you take the gematria associated with your name, the numerology associated with your birthday, like your life path and all of that, and then the etymology of your name, your place of birth, and all of that, and you add that in with the astrology, your natal chart, and all of those alignments celestially with your birth, and then mix in the tarot with that, dude, you get a really, really deep look at yourself from and the algorithm essentially of who you are. Right. And I think people are going to be interested in it. And it's something that I can actually print out and put on a page and, send to you. That way you'll be able to tell people like, hey, my name means this. I was born on this parallel, this ley line. This is why I'm drawn to this particular culture so much. This is why, and maybe I named my kid this. I mean, there's a lot of things that people take into account with our names, our birth, and logical alignment, significant that is to our personalities, right? And it kind of explains the energies of who we are. Every single time you've given me a personal reading, you were spot on. I love you. Thank you. I like doing the personal readings. Like I said, I usually crush the personal readings, right? They're a lot more lax and chill. All right. So we have overall energy as the emperor. What I find really interesting about this is right now, if you look at the collective, a lot of us truly are coming into our power right now, right? We truly are coming into our power right now. We're all seeking stability uh, within our lives. We're all seeking unique and creative ways to provide for ourselves, our families, those that we love, kind of playing that emperor role within our families, within our lives in general. Especially in this kind of new world that we find ourselves in with the new normal and post pandemic, I feel like everybody's kind of being forced to be creative and become this emperor, right? And this is kind of the challenge too. It's like if you're not there yet, I feel like a lot of us are on our way to this energy, right? And this can bring some stubbornness as well, right? This can also be a lot of us not really willing to face the writing on the wall. I know with me in particular, being somebody that creates content, in the way that things have changed with censorship and just the nature of the industry in itself, right? Like I've had to be forced to change and adapt, and I've been stubborn in a lot of ways of not wanting to change how I do things, not wanting to switch it up. And not just in, that in particular, but that's just an example. This can happen in our love lives too, right? Like the way that relationships kind of are as a standard now is quite different than they was, just a decade or so ago. There's a lot now. There's a lot more open relationships. And I'm not trying to get into all of that and say what's right or wrong or what's good for you. Um, but a lot of us are finding ourselves really being forced to kind of stick by our guns too, like on what we are morally willing to go along with and what we aren't. This new normal is put us in the position to where we have to stand our ground, right? To where we have to stand in our power, to where we have to say, okay, you know what? I'm not cool with this. I'll change my job. I'll do something differently before I go along with this agenda. Okay. Or I'm not cool with this. I'll just be single. I'll be alone before I go into this type of relationship, right? It's that stubbornness, and it's needed. I feel like if you really want to stay in your power, if you really want to and this is really cool because astrologically it's talking about us stepping into that royalty, right? That regal royal energy, and nothing explains that more than the emperor. And this is the challenge too. This is what we're being challenged to do, right? Is step into our power, right? To be stable within ourselves, to be the provider for ourselves, and kind of be the rock for society, right? Especially those in the conscious community, right? People are waking up right now. The energy of the planet is changing. That's very, very evident. At least to me, it is. I don't care who you are. Um, I've noticed, that everywhere I go, that the overall consciousness has raised, right? The overall consciousness has raised. It's went from a base level of people being completely unaware and the equivalent of a fucking rock, to where now most people have a general idea of things that are going on, even if they are succumbing to a lot of the propaganda and stuff like that, which I'm not going to get into on the tarot readings. But you know what I mean? Consciousness is raising, so uh, people need someone to lead the way, right? They're looking for leadership. They're looking for someone that's holding that staff, that's holding that rod. They need the ram, the stubbornness, right, to kind of push through the muck and push through the old and clear a new path for all of us. Wow. And look what we're crossed with, the hermit, right? We're crossed with the hermit. Why do you think that is, right? I think it makes a lot of sense if you look at it as a whole. I am the hermit in the tarot, by the way, right? This is Virgo. Um, this, to me, it shows a couple of things. One, it's the tendency for people to isolate and to kind of go within. And I feel like anytime there's a challenge too, right? A challenge to the overall energy, a challenge to becoming this emperor, right? The emperor has to deal with people. Okay, the emperor has to deal with social circumstances, society. The emperor has to dig in and fight sometimes, right? And know their power, know their role, know their position, know their worth. So, we're being challenged by, you know, through going within, maybe going within too much and staying in our shells, and as always there is an inverse to this energy. You see, the hermit is also, he's got this lamp, right, this lantern, along with his wand, his staff, right? So he's definitely within his power and his magic, just like the emperor, right? But on a different level, right? A more spiritual level. But he's got his light, his lantern, because he's going through the darkness, right? He's leading the way through the darkness. And spiritual journeys take place alone, ultimately, right? We can have other people participate with us. We can have other people on that journey too, that we connect with, because collectively, consciously, we're all connected. But ultimately, at the end of the day, right, this is a solo trip, right? It's a solo journey, and we have to go through the darkness to find that light at the end of the tunnel. And right now, I feel like our world as a whole is experiencing that darkness, right? And it gets darkest before the light too. So we have to think about that as well, right? And this is asking us to be in our own power, to be stable on our own, right? Like that emperor as well, right? And to really stand in our knowing, our knowledge, our gnosis, right? And to not be afraid to go through the darkness, to just kind of go through the muck and the grime of the world. We have that lantern, we have that light, and it's our soul, it's our spirit, you know. But also to be aware of being too introverted, right? There is a such thing as being too introverted, and I'm a prime example of that. I know I do social media and all the public stuff, but sometimes I withdraw too much, right? And this to me, it's the challenge. So it's saying not only are we being challenged to go through the darkness and understand that we carry that light, we carry that torch, that spark within ourselves, and to be power or to be within our own power, understand our own spiritual power, our own spiritual knowing, our own spiritual gnosis. But it's saying don't take it overboard and withdraw completely, right? We still need to understand that the mission isn't only about us, right? We heal ourselves and we push ourselves to grow. That way we can help the whole. That way we can, and that's why we learn to love ourselves so we can love others, right? We teach ourselves so we can teach others, right? It's always about, service to others, in my opinion. But service to others always takes place first through service to self, you know, and it's necessary. And I'm not talking about being selfish or self-centered or any of those things. I'm talking about you have to love yourself first before you can love someone else, and you have to love yourself the right way. And you have to value yourself, and you have to see not only your own worth, but your own power, your own strength, and rely on your own knowledge, right? Your own wisdom. And that comes through experience, right? And experience, you know, um, it's it's an amalgamation of multiple people, right? Multiple scenarios, multiple situations. You don't just go through life and, have one person as an experience and that be enough to create wisdom, right? We go through multiple relationships. We have many family members, many friends. Some of us live in multiple cities and different countries, and we go up and down in wealth and into different jobs and different careers and different forms of schooling and education. And then we get to different levels of this stuff as well, right? um, what I was teaching 5 years ago or 4 years ago is nothing close to what I've been teaching this last year, right? Because it's just a different level, a different layer. We're peeling that onion, and we're getting to the really deep stuff of it. And the deeper we get, the darker it can get. But it yields the greater fruit, right? It yields more light ultimately in the end. Okay. All right. Underneath, we have the lovers, right? The Two of Cups here. Not the lovers, the Two of Cups. This represents reciprocity, okay? Emotional reciprocity, emotional balance. I feel like underneath all of this right now, we've got this amazing opportunity and this goes along with the astrology, right? Clearing out that stagnancy overall, right, we have this amazing opportunity because of being able to step into our power, being able to become stable within ourselves, truly doing that introspection and that journey of self. Um, this provides the opportunity to be with somebody like that as well, right? Like attracts like, right? So if you're doing the work and if you're loving yourself, if you're on the spiritual path and you're seeking knowledge, you're seeking wisdom, and you have a kind, loving heart, well, guess what you're going to attract? Right? You're going to attract a kind, loving heart. You're going to attract someone consciously that is in the same realm as you are, right? Eventually, right? Especially when you've learned how to master these things, like the emperor, like the hermit, right? This is self mastery that we're all working on at the end of the day, whether people truly accept that or not. You can call it what you want, no matter what your religion is, or your political belief or your school of thought on life as a whole. Everybody, you know, when we're born, we are ultimately trying to work towards being the master of ourselves and the master of our own lives. And I know a lot of it is left up to fate, and we all have a destiny, so to speak, or believe we have a destiny. And we know that spiritual powers and energies do play a role in life, but they play the role because we make those openings essentially available to them, right? You can't have good energies, good angels, and all of that working in your life if you don't open yourself up to those good frequencies. If you don't open yourself up to those good energies, same goes with on the inverse, right? With negativity, you can experience bad things in life, but when people get really bad attachments and things of that nature, it's because they have opened themselves up to it, or they've made decisions or choices that have led them into bad consequences, generally speaking, or they're around people that have invited that into their life. So even then, right, it's the choice of the company you keep that has brought that on you, right? So this goes for the good, and we're looking at the positive of this too. This is reciprocity. This is emotional abundance. This is love overflowing. This is soulmate energy too. And I feel like it's because where we're at the end of the age or the end of the cycle, especially after this whole clearing of the stagnant energy, and astrologically, a lot of people are going to be meeting their soulmates. A lot of people are going to find out that there is someone for them, that there is, someone that matches their energy, matches their intensity, and matches the things in life that they want, right? And I feel like that's available to all of us, especially in this time, right? I just said astrologically, right? This is a perfect time for new love, right? And the past, of course, right? We have the Eight of Cups, right? And this is like turning your back on the past, right? Turning your back on the past, moving forward. And I don't even like to use the words turning your back. This is moving forward, right? This is part of the process. A lot of us have had to change direction in life and these are cups here, right? These were once full, of emotion. These were once full of love. They're empty now, but at one point in time, they were full and they were abundant. And in order sometimes to really find yourself, you have to leave some people behind. In order sometimes to truly grow and truly change and evolve, right, you have to make some tough decisions and you have to let some people go. You know, it's not always easy, but a lot of us are coming out of that right now. A lot of us are finding ourselves, getting out of those rough waters and, have had to leave behind relationships, leave behind jobs and careers that no longer served us, have, even had to change location, right? Some of us have moved states and cities and, you know, um, and GA say you can't run from your problems, and I'm not saying that that's what people have done, but I'm saying sometimes, where you're born or where you're at isn't the right place for you, and it's hard, right, to move on from that. It's hard to to put yourself in a new place, whether it's just spiritually, metaphorically, or literal, right? And geographically doing it. And a lot of us have just come back from doing that, but that's what's opened up opportunity for new love, right? This is part of finding yourself. This is part of introspection. This is part of the inward journey and gaining stability, right? Being the provider of self spiritually. Wow. In the near future, justice, right? This is balance, man. And we got a lot of major arcana in here too. Um, Justice, right? This is karmically, and I believe this is because where we're at in the cycle. And I don't want to get too deep into some other stuff because I just tried to do a video, a procession of the equinoxes, and I talk about the 1 degree drag and it being the difference or separation between light and sound. And I've even spoken about in videos past what we call the Mandela effect, right? And in my theory is that that's kind of the same thing, the shifting of light and sound, and that kind of gives us the play to create through free will, right? To create our fate, to go left or right on the path. And justice to me is kind of a balancing out of karma, a balancing out of energy. And it's saying that on our journey to become this, by going through this, turning our back on this and moving forward, right? Opening up the possibility of this. Most of us just don't see it yet, right? It's going to turn into this. It's going to turn into an overall balancing of things, right? The world is going to be balanced. To me, this is what a polarity shift actually is. It's like the balancing out of karma. And in our lives, you've heard the saying, you reap what you sow, right? Well, that's what this is. The world is reaping what it's sown. And karma, as the veil drops, right? And I believe it's connected to the magnetic field and all that. Watch my videos, okay? Like you'll get a big picture on a lot of these things. But I feel as the veil drops, the instant karma, so to speak, is it's moving faster. Karma is no longer got this incredible drag or delay to it because we're at the end of the age. And as we get closer to the end point of something, things begin to accelerate, right? So that difference between the light and the sound, the thunder and the lightning is a lot less now. So karma is a lot quicker, a lot more intense. Um, if you know what you're doing, you can manifest things a lot faster right now. You can create more powerful manifestations, and this can go for good or bad. So you can be on top one day and be flat on your ass on the bottom the very next. That's how intense the energies are becoming. And that's what this is saying, is that justice, balance in our world, balance within ourselves. It's not only asking us to find that balance within ourselves, and ultimately, I think it's always about self and always about the inward journey, spiritual journey. And it's saying to balance the energies within, to balance your karma within, right? And this is all part of us trying to break the old cycles, to remove the stagnant energies, right? It's saying that the world is going through this. We have the Queen of Wands. What I feel is really cool, she got the little black cat at her feet, right? She's got the staff as well, right? This is kind of sitting in your energy, and it's saying to take action too, right? This is, I feel like a lot of us right now um, consciously are being called to get over the superstitions of the old, to get over the superstitions of the past, to really adapt to the new world, or the new, or develop a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at things, a new perspective, especially when it comes to looking at ourselves. If you look at a lot of things, especially within popular culture and in society as a whole, there's a lot of negativity. A lot of people project a lot of negativity about themselves, right? And she's got the little black cat at her feet, and I don't see it as a bad omen at all. I see it as her like not being superstitious. She's not worried about the black cat. She's sitting there, she's got the flower. This is representing abundance. She's got the staff. That means she's in control, right? And this is air too. This is magic. This is spiritual power. And this is asking us to create new things, create new opportunities. Um, let's see here. Yep. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. And this is, I feel like, is what, this is what a lot of us need to focus on right now. is emotional fulfillment, right? What makes us happy? What makes us happy? What floats our boat, so to speak? What in life truly makes you happy and truly brings passion into your life? What are you passionate about? you know in order to capitalize on the opportunity and to capitalize on the abundance and to really take hold of you know this higher consciousness that's now available to all of us, and to really you know uh, adapt and overcome older ways of thinking and superstition and all of that. We need to focus on the things that truly make us happy and even get simple about it sometimes, right? Like in love, what are you looking for? What really what really makes your heart beat, right? What really speaks to your desires in career or job? What is it you truly like to do the most? If you could do anything, what would you do and what would bring you that fulfillment? And I feel like a lot of us uh, because we're being forced through, the energy to clean out all the stagnancy, to overcome karmic cycles of old, are going to find ourselves more emotionally fulfilled. And this is a result of going in the Nine of Wands. I feel like, this is not the fastest moving energy. This is kind of telling us that it's going to take a little time, for the things and the opportunities that we want to manifest, that we need to kind of be patient to, not only with ourselves, but with those around us. That if we want to create a world that we want to live in and we want to be a part of, it first starts with us, and it is a process. It's step by step, piece by piece, day by day, moment by moment. The Tower. I feel like this is huge because a lot of people are going to get a rude awakening, when it comes to the world around them as the veil continues to drop. And it is, right? I feel like people are going to see that the things that they put all their faith into maybe were the wrong things, and that they should have put more stock into themselves. And the people that they put their faith into were not where they should have put their faith, that they should have put it within themselves. I feel like also, when we look at how our world is so built up on entertainment and, politics and all of these things, right? We're going to see that the true leaders of the world, that the people that really make it all go together and make it all run, are the everyday people like you and me. And that, we're no longer going to see people so distracted by nonsense, so distracted by garbage, that people are going to desire nature a lot more. They're going to desire personal growth a lot more. They're going to desire to run their own race instead of worrying about what other people are doing. And that the Tower, to me, this represents kind of the illusion falling down, not only within ourselves, this moment, or this opportunity for all of us to see ourselves for who we truly are, both good and bad, and make the changes necessary, but to see the world for the way it truly is, right? And this all kind of comes with clarity and inward seeking. But I feel like a lot of people, when they see the world for the way that it is, are not going to like what they see. It's going to be hard to deal with. It's going to be hard to accept. The same thing with yourself. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, and if you've been lying to yourself about, some of your habits, or maybe you're using tactics like escapism to run from your problems, or you shift the blame to others instead of, focusing on, the role that you play in things. Like, this is that Tower moment. This is where it all kind of comes down, and we're forced to take a good look at, the role that we play in our own lives, the role that we play in our own problems, the role that we play in our own successes, and um, just how important being accountable for ourselves is, to our future, and to the world around us. Out come the Page of Pentacles. Right? You notice, this is the page is holding up that one pentacle, right? That one. All of the things that we have tried to hold on to in life, whether it be money, cars, clothes, houses, sometimes relationships, whatever it is, right? With this tower, and with this change and shift in frequency and shift in consciousness that we're all currently in the midst of as we get closer to the end of the age, I feel like we're all going to find ourselves like this page, holding on to that one coin, and that one coin is you. Right? That one coin is you. And you see, like, he's looking at it like, my precious, right? Like, this is valuable. This is valuable. That's your spiritual self, right? You are the gold, you know? And literally, when we look at the spiritual meaning for gold, it means spirit, right? It means spirit. Gold means spirit, or it means the heavens, you know? And this is that offer. It's you offering yourself to the world, and realizing that not only are you enough, that you're more than enough, that abundance lives within you, that love lives within you, and that, you don't need the status and the fame and all of the things that, they try to glamorize and glorify in the media and, television and all of that, that you don't need that stuff to make you special, right? That you're special already. And that what's truly special is the simple things in life, you know, is being able to admit when you made a mistake. That's pretty special. Most people can't do that. To try to correct or fix a mistake or a situation. A lot of folks don't do that now. You look at social media, especially when it comes to relationships. Most people have, 6 new prospects lined up before they even ended their current relationship, right? The grass is always greener. The ability to persevere is a rare thing. You see divorce rates higher than they've ever been because of that, right? So the ability to be loyal is a rare thing, right? People look at this as like common stuff too, they glamorize, all of the things that actually lower our vibration and lower our frequency, you know. And it's almost as if our world looks at kindness as weakness. And I feel like as the veil continues to fall and as consciousness continues to rise and as people are forced more and more to look in the mirror and look at themselves and go in, you know, and do the actual work, that they're going to find that all of the things that we considered common, all of the things that we considered, low and weak and all of that. Remember, the meek shall inherit the earth, that those are the things that truly make us beautiful, that those are the things that truly make us strong, that those are the things that are worth holding on to. It's family we should be valuing. It's true friendship we should be valuing, you know. And true prosperity and abundance comes from within you, and it has nothing to do with money, right? You can create as much wealth and prosperity as you need just from within you, and by being yourself. Once you learn how to love yourself, once you become comfortable in your own skin, and once you find out what it is that you're truly passionate about. If you're passionate about something, you'll go to the end of the earth to make it happen. I promise you that, right? It don't matter if you're making money at doing it or not. You'll do it because you love it and it'll bring you joy. And relationship wise as well. You find someone you love, someone that truly speaks to your soul. Uh, you're not going to care what your friends or your family or, think or anything like that. You're going to be with that person because they make you happy, right? And you're going to find that, you know, maybe in the past where, some people would have chosen someone that was prettier, on the outside than another person, or somebody would have chose a guy that was richer than another guy, that they're going to find they're making different choices, once they've done the inward work, right? They're going to see that the one that was truly for them was the one that brought them joy, brought them happiness, that made them feel like they were worth something within themselves. That, and I feel like we're going to see this on all levels, guys. Honestly, it's really beautiful, just to be honest, the outcome here. We're going to do love readings for the signs next. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Do some love readings. Use the Crow Tarot and the Hermetic deck to clarify. So hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube or whatever platform you're watching on. Please hit the like for me. Make sure to comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if these messages resonate with you. And share the links. Share them in groups. Share it. Get it out there. That way people can find it. And maybe they'll get something from it as well. And make sure to follow the channel, subscribe on the different platforms, subscribe to the new YouTube channels that I'm streaming from. Like I said, my other two, they have strikes right now, but I will be back and using them, I believe, 2 days from now. So, and my glasses are screwed up if you're wondering why I keep adjusting them. Let's see here. We're going to start with, let me go to the graphics. Start with Aries. Start with Aries. Okay. Put this up on the screen, guys. All right. Aries. What do we have for love for Aries? And we're already dropping cards. So they're already full of energy. We're dropping cards already. Let's see here what we have for Aries. Let me get these straight, guys. And like I said, too, if you want to book a personal reading, the intuitive energy readings are $25. Tarot readings are $50. The astrology is $25, and you can get the full spiritual profile for $100. It'll be a printout page as well as like an hour-long reading where I go through and explain the whole thing. It'll include, etymology of your name, gematria, as well as numerology and life path number. It's plus all of the others as well are included. So it's like an overall spiritual profile. It's actually going to be pretty cool. Make sure to join the YouTube channel membership. You can get the extended readings that we'll be posting there as well, and access to the private content that I do on the nightly show, normal show that I do, if you want to call it normal. Or join us over on Patreon. I've already posted the new Dropbox link, and I'm uploading all of the library over there right now. So join us over there. You'll get merch if you join us over on Patreon as well. I am working on new merch designs too. So I've got a lot of cool stuff coming. It's just taking me a while to get it put together, but and if you appreciate the work that I do and you appreciate the channel and you just want to sow some good seeds and help me to continue to create and support myself, then please consider donating, supporting to the channel. You can do so PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger. All right, Aries. And to everybody who does, thank you so much. And thank you for just subscribing, sharing, liking and commenting. I appreciate it all. All right, Aries, let's see what we have. All right, Aries, we have your energy as the Ace of Swords. And keep in mind, I read intuitively, so not every time do I use the classical or traditional, meaning of the cards. So just I want to state that some people, oh, that's not what that means. Well, that's not what I was feeling off of it. So that's usually why. Okay, so I just want to state that. Um, and if you do want to read and you do read, you're more than welcome to like read along with me, and put down in the comment section if you got something different, from the cards. You're more than welcome to do that as well. This to me is like Aries. This represents clarity. Perhaps you're starting a new relationship or thinking about starting a new relationship, um, or the relationship you're in has just recently had some type of breakthrough, right? Success. I feel like right now you're in your power. You're seeing things clearly. Um, you're probably thinking of new ways to find love. You're probably thinking of new methods or how to be more creative, and maintaining the foundation of your relationship. Let's look at it a little bit more. Um, yeah, Three of Wands. A lot of you guys have had to turn your back on former lovers, things that weren't serving you, for new opportunities. I think, yeah, there was a lot of deception, right? A lot of deception. Somebody wasn't being honest with you in the past. I feel like a lot of you have felt cheated. Maybe there was infidelity, but it feels like someone just wasn't telling the truth or just wasn't upfront with, who they were. But whoever you're meeting, it looks like you could be meeting an earth sign. You see them as abundant. You see them as abundant. You almost see them like a gift from God. You know, uh, I feel like this relationship, or this person has caught you off guard, or maybe this is how we see you. Keep in mind that the energies could be, vice versa, the other way around for people who cross watch. I feel like you see them as abundant. You see them as your happiness. Maybe they bring to you financial stability. They bring emotional abundance to you as well, or this is how they see you, right? That in the past too, Aries, I feel like you've had a lot of heartbreak that maybe you weren't always appreciated. Maybe you've had to carry the load. Maybe some of you guys in past relationships have kind of felt that you were doing all the work, that it was all on you, right, to carry the relationship, that you had to bring the fire, the passion. And we know that Aries bring the fire. Trust me, one of my baby's mamas is a Aries. They bring the fire, sometimes too much fire. um but I feel like you felt like you had to bring the fire, the passion. Maybe you had to wear the pants and the skirt. You had to, bring it emotionally, bring it financially. So this person that you're dealing with now, this seems like a breath of fresh air. It looks like they just come out of, yeah. There's been a lot of arguing too, a lot of strife, right? A lot of discord between you and your person. Maybe this is because all of the deception, maybe these lies, right? The manipulation, the lies, this is what led to all of this fighting. And I kind of see you as could be dealing with a Virgo, right? Or you're going to be dealing with Virgo. Um, I feel like you're trying to work this out though. Like, whatever reason, I don't know if you're trying to reconcile with the person you were dealing with, or this is just you kind of working on your own. Um, and you see this new person as that opportunity, to get past all of these things. But I feel like whatever relationship you were in, or whatever you came out of, where there was all of this deception and all of this, lying, arguing, just really unstable, right? This is unstable energy, right? Looks like it was not what you expected, and on your side, you're bringing it. It's like you're bringing the financial stability, you're bringing it emotionally, and maybe I feel like it was just emotions is what kept you hooked to the former relationship. But it's like you're trying to separate all the weeds here, and it's like you're left doing it on your own, or maybe you feel like the hermit, like you're doing it all on your own. you know oh wow. But I see the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever it is you're dreaming of, whatever it is you truly desire, right? And I feel like that's what you see with this new person. Like I said, it could be a Virgo. You come out of deception, you've come out of arguing, you've come out of strife. You've had to turn your all of that, or you felt like someone has turned your back on you, kind of left you carrying the load. But look at this. Look at that. You got two aces, clarity, truth now. Right? Now you're told the truth. Now you're going to have the Pentacles too. It's going to bring, wealth, finances, not to mention, emotional abundance. Not too much emotions. I feel like you Aries, you bring enough emotion to the table yourself, right? But, that stable emotion, right? That stable emotion. Kind of a softer touch to the situation, right? And your dreams being realized, right? This is, 10 is it, dude. When you get the 10 of Pentacles, that's, all that you desire, all that you ask for, so no more, kind of standing in this energy and dealing with, whoever you've been dealing with that's been bringing deception, that's creating arguments, creating chaos, right? It's time to pick up those aces, right? It's time to have that clarity. It's time to have that abundance. It's time to have that, emotional security, right? Time to come out top. So that's what's up. Moving on to the next one, Gemini. Gemini. Let's check out Gemini here. All right, Spirit, show me what we have. Gemini for love. Gemini for love. Gemini for love. I wonder if you guys, Gemini, I've always heard this. You guys are the twin. That you guys do have multiple personalities too. Right? You guys are definitely connected to Mercury. So, probably some crafty people as well. So let's see here, Gemini, some thinkers. All right, Gemini, what do we have for love? Gemini love. All right. Ooh. Okay. Gemini, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like, and we're focusing on new love tonight. So I'm just putting that out there too. So I feel like you see your person as like the ultimate prize, right? The cup overflowing here, right? You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or this could just be the way that they make you feel, or how you see the two of you kind of together. I did get, however, the Eight of Cups in reverse, right? So maybe you're having trouble moving on from a previous relationship. Maybe some of you guys are kind of stuck in the past, or stuck in a situation that doesn't serve you, and you're kind of looking forward at, whoever you have on your mind. Just whoever you guys have on your mind, that's who I'm talking about, okay? Whoever you've been dealing with, that's who I'm talking about, all right? whoever you're with or you was with, that's what I'm talking about. So whatever, works for you. That's why I don't like to, ascribe, anything particular to it. I like to keep energy. Um, I feel like you've had a lot of trouble moving on from previous relationships, or maybe you're stuck in, a relationship currently that hasn't been serving you. That, whoever your person is or whatever you're looking towards, you see, yeah, self-imposed prison, right? A self-imposed prison. So, not only have you had trouble, kind of moving on or moving out of the situation you're in. Now, whether this is, your fault or theirs, um, it looks like it's you, right? You see here, she's got the blindfold on, but it's just like cloth. She could very easily take shit off and walk away. All the swords are actually sticking into the ground, so the swords represent, the illusion that you've spun for yourself, the lies that you've spun for yourself. You put yourself in a prison, mentally or emotionally, and it looks like it's you not wanting to move on, to move forward, right? That's keeping you here, that's keeping you in this position, that's keeping you from this, that's keeping you from this beautiful emotional abundance. Let's see. Well, we have, yeah, death, right? Spirit saying you need to put an end to this shit, right? You need to put an end to the situation that has you feeling stuck, that has you feeling trapped. You need to put an end to whatever fears you have that have kept you from moving forward as well. You know, you could be dealing with a Virgo, right? We get the Hermit, or maybe this is how you're feeling, in your current situation. I hate to say that, man. That's Aries got the same thing. Maybe you're both dealing with a Virgo, or theirs had a lot more chaos and deception in it. I feel like in Gemini's here, this is a lot of self-imposed, right? This is you not wanting to take the blindfold off. This is you not wanting to move forward, and this is the universe calling for an end, right? It's calling for an end to the situation. It's calling for an end to the cycle, because behind this Hermit here, right, behind that loneliness or that self-imposed isolation, or behind that Virgo, right, you have total abundance, right? Dreams being realized, right? Remember, you got the Ace of Cups as well, clarifying each other here. Clarifying each other here. Right? This is the the Nine of Cups. To me, this is like this is total fulfillment. This is total fulfillment. And they're sitting there with their arms crossed. Do you feel like there's going to be a battle if you do move forward? I'm getting the feeling like, and this is just kind of an intuitive feeling, that whatever is holding you back, right, that's keeping you from putting an end to something, you already know that it's over. If the death card's coming up, that means it's over, right? It means it's over. Okay, so you already know it's over. You're obviously refusing to move forward. You're obviously refusing to see the truth, right? But could it be because you feel like there's going to be some type of battle, right, if you do move on? Right? Could it be that you feel like it's going to create some type of drama, some type of chaos if you do move on? Or are you being held by money? Right? Are you being held by money? Is it money that's holding you there? A financial situation that's keeping you from going? And this could be in a lot of situations where a person doesn't move forward because they themselves lack finances. They don't have the money to actually move out, or they don't have the money to move forward without their partner or significant other. And this happens a lot when we build lives together, especially, right? Or with somebody for a long time. Our finances get tied up with each other, but where you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this could be your person too, the one that you're looking towards. You could see them as the answer, with the money, with the emotions, with the whole package here. But I feel like you're worried that there's going to be a battle, but I feel like the main battle that you're dealing with here, Gemini, is you're in denial that it's over and that you need to move forward. You're in denial that you're not moving forward and you need to, and you're in denial that it's you that's holding you back and nobody else, right? It's you that's holding you back. Yeah. Right, and you have the Page of Wands. So that means it's not going to happen overnight. Right? It's not going to happen overnight. This isn't going to be the fastest moving energy, but eventually, you're going to get some type of opportunity, or this maybe even could be your offer to whoever you're looking towards. You know, you're kind of wanting, someone to get you out of the situation. I don't see it happening anytime soon. This is more of a slower moving energy, but it's calling for action, and I feel like the action it's calling for is on your end. It's telling you to take the steps that you need to take, right, to put an end to whatever the old situation is or was, right, and whether you're hanging on emotionally, whether it used to bring you emotional fulfillment or it paid the bills or whatever the situation was, is saying, take the blindfold off and see, that it's time to end the cycle. It's time to end that, and move towards your Ace of Cups, move towards your Ace of Pentacles, move towards your happiness. Get out of that fucking hermit energy, right? Wake up. Wake up. All right, let's move forward here. Taurus. We have Taurus now. I think I got on the screen here. Taurus. All right, let's see what we have in love for Taurus. Taurus. What we have in love for Taurus. Okay, Taurus. What we have in love for Taurus. Spirit, show me what we have in love for Taurus. Like I said, guys, keep in mind that, it's intuitive. I read the energies, right? So I could be talking about your person instead of you, or you instead of your person. Just, place the energy wherever it fits, And this is new love. New love. But some of you guys are currently in situations. A lot of us, even when we're moving into new love, right? We have the person that we were dealing with, or the person we're currently dealing with. So let's see what we have here for Taurus. Taurus love. Love Taurus. And some of you guys are just, you've got no new person. It's just someone you're with, and you're, who knows, right? It's different for each and every person, different for every situation. And this is just a potential energy. And that's what I love about tarot. It shows us, what could be, or it gives us clarity to what is. All right. Wow. Okay. I had a couple cards pop out. We're going to go ahead and take them. This is you, Taurus, right? The Empress. This is your energy. This is you just kind of sitting pretty, sitting on your throne here, in your power. But I get the feeling that some of you guys are juggling a situation, right? You're juggling a situation. Maybe it's something that you put a lot of hard work into, or you feel like you've invested a lot into this, and it looks like it's another earth sign, right? We got a lot of pentacles here already. Could be another Taurus, Virgo, right? Just another earth sign in particular, right? And what I see is that some of you guys have invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money into something that is you've either now turned your back on, or it's from your past, Wow. I see you being, victorious, whatever you are working on, right? Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're building on here, Taurus, right? Whatever, um, you have turned your back on to move towards. Looks like it's actually going to work out well for you. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Right? King of Wands. Right? This is a little faster moving energy and it could come quickly. Wow. Right? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Um, I feel like Taurus, when it comes to you too, be careful though. Be careful. I know if there was a strong attraction with a lot of you guys, if some of your situations, you need to be aware of it being too much based on the physical, right? But I see, ultimately, man, I don't really see nothing bad here. I just see you trying to balance things out, trying to juggle a situation, working on something, whatever you're working on. Maybe the two of you are in separation, or maybe you were in separation. It just kind of shows that, you're working on yourself, they're working on their self, or you two are working on the relationship together, right? That you're opening the door to kind of, a new beginning, new opportunity, turning your back on things that don't serve you, people that don't serve you, situations that don't serve you. I see you ultimately being victorious over the past, right? Victorious over, previous situations, right? And that this is, this new energy or this new start or whatever it is you're working on here is going to come in a lot sooner than you think, right? A lot sooner than you think. And it's going to bring stability, but you need to be aware, there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of fire. You could even be dealing with Sagittarius, Capricorn, right? Or at least we have that energy. And this is something that, you've been dreaming about, something you've been working at, trying to manifest. I see possible children, that in the future, or children that have been involved in this. Maybe you guys have kids together, or maybe you want kids with this person. Yeah, that's all I have for you, Taurus, right? Yeah, it's just saying that, you are trying to keep things in balance. You've been working on this relationship. You're going to be victorious here. Lots of passion, lots of fire. Just be careful that it's not all based on the physical. And, maybe you or your person could, have kids together, or you want kids with this person, or you could end up, getting pregnant by this person. But ultimately, that your dreams will be realized. A really happy outcome here. So nice. There's a good one. It's Cancer. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer, love. Cancer and love. All right, Spirit, show me love for Cancer. Oof. All right, love for Cancer. We'll take that. All right. Okay, Cancer. All right, I see. First off, I see an ending to a situation, right? There is an ending to a situation that you have been, or you're currently in, is about to end, right? This has been a karmic relationship, right? I see that coming to an end or needing to come to an end, and lots of opportunity. after this ending takes place. One of the things I really like about the Seven of Cups here. One of the things I think you should be aware about the Seven of Cups too. Not only does it speak to financial opportunity and love opportunity, just an abundance of opportunity. It's also a warning too, because if you see here in one of those cups, there's a snake, right? There's a serpent. So it's saying kind of like you've got all this opportunity or you've got choices in which direction you want to go in love once this ending takes place, or you put an end to your current situation, that you've got options, you've got ways that you can go, but it's saying be careful, on what you do choose. You know, make sure it's something that is what you truly want, right? Something that watch out for the red flags is what I'm saying. Watch out for the red flags. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. A lot of you right now are trying to just really collect yourselves, right? Maybe judgment. I feel like there's been judgment on a relationship, judgment on a situation, right? And you're trying to pull yourself together, you know? You're trying to pull yourself back into alignment. Third party situation. Maybe some of you guys was dealing with someone who wasn't being faithful or wasn't being honest. They definitely were dealing with another energy, or perhaps this was you. Like I said, the energies could be vice versa. Um, in a judgment here, and see, that's what I mean with all this opportunity. Maybe this was even you, Cancer. Maybe you had all these options, and you were just kind of checking them all out. I don't know, but that's why the judgment cards pulled out here. There was somebody who wasn't being faithful. Right? Somebody was dealing with more than one energy, and they probably wasn't being honest about it. They usually aren't. When you see the judgment card come in too, right? Judgment, right? Calling judgment, balancing a situation out because it was unfair to one party or the other, right? And death, calling for an end to the situation. And this is you essentially trying to, get yourself back into alignment, back together after whatever's happened. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody was being very deceptive, right? Very deceptive. Wow. This is a really shitty reading. Chariot, maybe this person was at a distance, or maybe this is you moving, right? Leaving, wherever you were. Well, but it's saying this too. Um, it's saying though that if you do put an end to this, or embrace the end, that whatever you were in wasn't good for you anyways, right? Somebody wasn't being faithful. Somebody wasn't being honest, right? And it could be downright nasty energy, is what I'm seeing here with these cards. Judgment was called on a situation, um, and you've got a lot of opportunity, right? So whatever you've been through, or whatever just took place, damn. You've got a lot of opportunity out of this, because there is a judgment. Sometimes the universe steps in and kind of saves us from ourselves. It's like, well, whoever you were dealing with was not doing you right. They were lying. They were being deceptive. There was more than one energy involved. And an end has been brought to the situation. It needed to end. This is not even probably a you thing. This is a universe thing, calling judgment, putting an end to this, right? A death to the situation, so it can open up a chance for you to gather, yourself back together, right? To take stock in, what it is you need to do to move forward, and to open up new opportunity for you, right? So you can actually get away from that situation, get away from that person, right? And find yourself again. All right. Yeah. And if you do, right, look, going into Leo season, I believe there's going to be a lot of abundance in the future for you. It just looks like it might take some time. It might take some time. Some of you guys was dealing with a really nasty energy there, so I feel bad for you. Sorry for the bad news, can't I see it? Capricorn. Capricorn, moving forward. Capricorn. Well, I feel like, I'm jealous of Taurus's reading right now. I would not want to be Cancer right now. Other than that, let's move to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. What do we have in love for Capricorn? All right, Capricorn. Spirit, show me what we have for Capricorn. We'll take it. Wow. All right. I usually don't take it. Might as well. All right. Let's see what we have here. Capricorn. Some of you guys, are grieving a situation right now. Right? Some of you guys are grieving a situation. You see here how they're looking at the 3 cups that are spilled. I don't know if you guys can see this. Kind of get steady here. The 3 cups that are spilled, right? They don't see the 2 cups that are behind them. They're focused on the loss, right? We have the Strength card, right? This is calling for you to be strong. Some of you guys maybe, someone left you, or, there was an ending, or, and for some of you guys, I feel like, you felt like this was the real deal. You felt like this was legit. But I see you here with the Strength, right? Trying to kind of, get yourself back together, put your life back in order, kind of putting the pieces together, so to speak, and, I feel like, they say too, the best revenge is success. I feel like this is you here, right? Kind of overcoming the situation, by a different route, right? Like, you see here how they got the swords, right? They're walking away, so they've taken their swords, right? A lot of it, to me, and this is, this is saying that, there could be like an announcement of, birth, or, um, the birth of a new relationship as a result of this, right? Birth of a new relationship as a result of this. Let's get another card. Knight of Cups. Yeah, an emotional offer, right, coming your way. If we look at it as a whole, like, some of you guys are, currently grieving, right, over your current relationship or your past relationship. You're being told to be strong, right? That this is you, in your strength. This is you kind of, trying to put the pieces back together, pick yourself up, um, ultimately overcoming the situation, and overcoming, right, by being strong, by being in your strength, and by starting something new, right? A new beginning, a new start with someone, right? With an emotional offer, right, coming to you. So, and this could be like a water sign. I see like a water sign, possibly Pisces, Cancer, being the one to give you this offer, and intuitively, I feel like it could kind of come out of nowhere too. Like, you may not even expect this person. Some of you guys, um, may already know this person, but I feel like most of you do not, right? That you won't expect this person, you won't expect this offer. This could kind of come out of the blue, and maybe, Um, it could even be that you guys bond over your trauma, or it always seems to happen like that, right? When somebody's all been out of shape over a bad situation or something, that's you when you meet somebody and you bond over the experience because they've experienced something similar, or they see you through whatever it is that you're grieving, and that brings you closer together. So moving forward, Leo. Let's see what we have for Leo season here. Leo, what do we have in love for Leo? And I'll be doing full videos for each sign, general readings. So look for those, are coming. But I wanted to put a compilation of stuff together. So I know these aren't the most in-depth love readings, but I've already done the collective and a little astrology. So give me a break, please. All right, here we go. What do we have in love for Leo? Leo. Love for Leo. Okay, Leo. I'll take that. All right. Leo, are you dreaming about somebody? Are you dreaming about somebody, Leo? Or maybe even, having nightmares possibly about a situation? Um, I feel like you see your person as, the kind of the ultimate abundance, right? Emotional fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. You could be dealing with a water sign as well. For whatever reason, though, I feel like somebody is not being honest. Whoever it is you're dealing with, maybe this is either you or them. I feel like is not being forthcoming, right? And could even be someone that you see as stingy or selfish, right? Trying to hold on to their pinnacles, right? Trying to hold on to what they have. Um, some of you guys, this just could be, your own security, right? I don't feel like there's a lot of trust. I feel like already that, there's a lot of deception, right? That somebody's not being forthcoming, that somebody's being deceptive. Yeah. Um, the magician. The magician. Um, I feel like for whatever reason, whoever you're dealing with, you are probably dreaming about, you're thinking about this person a lot. You're seeing them as, emotional fulfillment, like this is who I want, this is what I want, this is beautiful, right? But in reality, that, this is probably a bad situation and you need to snap out of it, or you need to wake up. That someone is not being, forthcoming with their energy, or they're being, selfish with, their resources, or you even see them as that, or they see you as that. That somebody's trying to be really clever here, right? Even manipulative, right, and deceptive in the situation. So I feel like for whatever reason, I get the feeling that whoever you're dealing with is only in it for money, or you know see you as like a come up, or see you as someone that they could manipulate easily, right? And while you're over here in la la land, right, kind of dreaming, thinking that this is someone that could emotionally fulfill you. I feel like this person is not got the best interest at heart. Yeah. Once again, death. Might want to put an end to that one, Leo, as well. So that was a little strange right there. Virgo, moving forward, Virgo. I'm getting tired, so I'm trying to make them quicker, guys. Sorry. Getting tired. So I'm going to move it faster here. Virgo. Strange, Leo. That seems like all people are on that shit nowadays, right? It's like scammers nonstop, and maybe that's what you were dealing with, Leo. Maybe you met them I get the feeling like you met them online, or, and you thought that they were the real deal. You thought that this is someone you wanted to be with. You thought this is emotional fulfillment. And it's like the universe is saying, wake the fuck up, right? This is a scammer. This person is, they look at you as, greedy or selfish or whatever, probably because they're looking to be deceptive and take from you, just to keep it all the way real. You may have gotten yourself a catfish, Leo, just to keep it real, just to expand on that a little bit so it makes a little more sense. All right, Virgo, love for Virgo. All right, love for Virgo. Let's get a good one because I myself am a Virgo. So, all right, Virgo love. Virgo love. Okay. All right, Virgo. Oops. All right, love for Virgo, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo? Love for Virgo. All right, we'll take that. All right, damn, Virgo. I see you here as the Fool, right? Being kind of unaware, not seeing something coming in, or not seeing this person. I feel like it's a good thing, though. Anytime we see the Fool, I feel like it's a good thing. It's like a new adventure or a new journey, right? Yeah, this is fast moving energy, so it's like coming in fast. It's coming in hot and heavy. One thing I do see as well, there could be a lot of carnal attraction, but you need to be aware of things not being what they appear to be, right? Or seem to be. And I feel like this is how they see you, Virgo, right? The Nine of Pentacles, right? They see you as abundant, beautiful, kind of, flowing. For whatever reason, I feel like some of you guys have come out of a situation where you feel like, you either, you like why it's unexpected. Maybe this is why, you're kind of playing the Fool here. I feel like a lot of you guys are coming out of that energy where you feel like you missed out on something, or you're wounded from the past, or kind of trying to get your shit together, trying to collect, pick up your ball and go home, so to speak. But you do have a beautiful new beginning here, right? This is the 1111 card, right? This is a new start. This is a new beginning, right? This is ultimate abundance, right? Beauty. This is coming in fast too. I don't feel like you're going to be waiting too long for this. And this, I think this is you or your person as well, right? The King of Pentacles. We're kind of sitting back, abundant. I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like you're not in a rush. You're not in a rush, Virgo, to jump into, whatever it is, this situation. But nonetheless, I feel like it's coming in fast for you, whether you like it or not. I feel like you're not going to see it coming. That this love's going to kind of come out of nowhere. You could be dealing with a water sign or another earth sign. I feel like there's going to be heavy carnal attraction, right? But you need to be aware. Make sure that everything is what it appears to be. That they are who they say they are. You don't want to be like Leo there, you know. And whatever has wounded you, whatever has kind of left you feeling down and out, or heartbroken or whatever, and kind of got you in this energy where I feel like you're doing the right thing if you're trying to kind of regather, regroup, right? That would be the best plan of action to take, because you have this waiting on you. You have this coming in. It's coming in fast too. We see that fast moving energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with another earth sign. We do have some water in there as well. This is fast moving energy. This is stability. This is abundant. This is prosperous. Right? And this is a new start. This is a new beginning. Right? Beautiful. Yeah. Let's move forward here. Really nice, Virgo. Really nice. I'm happy. I like a new start myself. Libra. I'm a Libra cusp. Let's see what we have for Libra. Libra. All right, Libra. Libra. What do we have in love for Libra? What do we have in love for Libra? What do we have in love for Libra? Ooh. All right, here we go. Libra. You could be kind of doing your own thing right now, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, right? But I kind of get the feeling that you're focused on yourself right now. That a lot of you Libras, whatever situation you're currently in, there. I feel like it's almost like you're holding yourself in a situation where you're kind of battling, right? Some of you guys are holding yourself in a situation where you're battling. Perhaps there's kids involved. You're in a relationship that's kind of got you held back. You're not really seeing the new possibilities, or going for new possibilities, because you got this kind of combative energy around you. And maybe it's even you that's being combative with yourself, and kind of wanting to stay in the energy that you're currently in. Yeah, but if you move forward, you have the Lovers here, right? This is soulmate energy. This is beautiful energy, right? This is kind of waking up out of the nightmare, kind of coming out of the situation that's got you fighting, the situation that's got you kind of blinded. Maybe you feel blinded to, and just this is an intuitive feeling too. Sometimes I feel like people are blinded to their own beauty, or blinded to their own importance. You know what I mean? Like they can't see just how lovable they are, or they can't see how good they are. You know, and intuitively, I get that feeling. Like a lot of you are holding yourselves back, right? And you're staying in an energy where you're probably fighting, you're arguing, or uh, you're just not seeing eye to eye. But if you kind of move forward and turn your back on this older energy, and kind of get out of the introspective mode. And we all need to look inward sometimes, right? But you have beautiful things waiting for you. You have true love waiting for you. Waking up out of the bad dream, the nightmare that's waiting for you. possibly children waiting for you, family waiting for you, happiness waiting for you. Yeah, this is like the final piece of the puzzle too. This is, I feel like you already know this in, or you've had your eye on this person. You've actually been, probably wanting to move forward or wanting to get out of the situation. Yeah, here you are. Well, you're sitting bummed out, not seeing the gift that's right there. Right, not seeing the gift that's right there. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a water sign. A water sign, or someone with heavy fire in their chart as well. And the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get an offer, or they're going to make you an offer, or you're going to make them an offer. Somebody's going to make a move here, right? But it's once you take the blindfold off and see the gift that's in front of your face, right? This is opportunity, and it's saying not today, but soon. Right? That's what this card says. It says not today, but soon. I mean, it's just around the corner. Right? This true love that you're waiting on is just around the corner. Right? That's just around the corner. Children, happiness, marriage, just around the corner. Right? And you can wake up out of the nightmare. You can stop with the chaos, and you can put the final pieces of the puzzle together. I feel like I said, a lot of you guys have been waiting on this. You just kind of been bummed out and down because of the situation you just came out of, or that you're in. Right? This kind of self-imposed prison that you have yourself in. When it comes to love. But the offer, right? The offer's there. It's not coming in today, but soon. So, very beautiful, Libra. Very beautiful. And remember that you're beautiful, Libra. Okay. I'm sure you Libras know it, but, I'll go ahead and say it anyway. Scorpio. Scorpio, love. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, love. What do we have for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, some of you guys are waiting on someone, right? Or waiting on love, waiting for love, right? You see this as, the ultimate emotional fulfillment too, right? This person just, they absolutely drive you crazy. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, right? You see this person is strong. Some of you guys are being too reserved in the situation, right? Some of you guys are not seeing clearly. And I get this intuitive feeling like this person could even be like a friend or someone that you consider a friend, and maybe you're waiting for them to make a move, or waiting for them to tell you that how they feel. And I don't know if you're going to get that. I don't know if it's going to happen that way. I feel like, yeah, maybe some of you guys are in a current relationship, right? But I do feel like it's going to come out one way or the other, right? It's going to come out one way or the other. Some of you guys kind of been holding back, not really seeing things for how they are, right? Kind of, being stingy with your energy, or not wanting to put yourself out there and get hurt. You're seeing this person as strong. You're seeing this person, as bringing you happiness, right? And you're waiting for the magic to happen, so to speak. And like I said, I get this feeling like you've either been talking to this person and or even seeing this person, but you don't want them to know. Maybe you guys, mess around casually, or you don't want them to know that you're in love with them, or this is your friend or someone you consider a friend. You want to profess your love, or a coworker, even, right? I get this feeling like it's hidden, or maybe you're in a situation where it's even forbidden, but it looks like it's all about to come to the surface, right? It looks like it's all about to come to the surface. Yeah. This is like not just a deception card. This is like there's more than one way to skin a cat card here too, right? So perhaps this is asking you to take a new approach. Whatever approach you've been taking with the situation isn't working, right? So I feel like there's been a lot of waiting around, a lot of things not being seen, or a lot of things being hidden, right? Whether this is an affair, or, like I said, forbidden, a coworker, whatever, just a friend, that you're not supposed to love, or, whatever, right? This is coming out one way or the other. And, it looks like, you see this person as a real blessing in your life. You see them as having the things that you need, right? As bringing strength to the table, or they see you that way, as this being the ultimate emotional prize. So good for you. I hope there's not too much of a fallout. Yeah, on the bottom, this is family, right? This is that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? So I do feel like you're gonna have your happily ever after. Um, it does look like however you get there may be kind of shocking to those around you, or maybe even shocking to yourself, or the person that you profess your love to, or professes their love to you. Like I said, the energy could be vice versa. Maybe you don't know that this person's in love with you, but when you find out, it's going to be something that you've always wanted, or the other way around. Moving forward, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Moving forward, what do we have for love for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Love for Sagittarius. Jeez. Love for Sagittarius. I get new glasses on Monday, so thank God. Sagittarius. Oh shit. There we go. Sagittarius. All right. We have Justice, Two of Cups, Temperance, Page of Swords. All right, Sagittarius, I see you. Um, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, this is a really balanced love here, a balanced relationship, a balanced opportunity that is going to be really, mutual. Like that you and your partner, you and the person that you're dealing with, that you're both kind of bringing, equal amount of energy table. That there's going to be a lot of give and take. You could even be dealing with a Libra. Um, you have the Two of Cups here. This is like soulmate love, right? Twin flame energy, and it's a big love for, meaning that it's reciprocated, that there's mutual respect, that the love kind of goes both ways, right? That this is the kind of love that you want, and you may have to exercise temperance in the situation, or patience, kind of getting there. A lot of times when we find a person that we really feel is our match, or really does it for us, we want to rush into things, right? Or and it's telling you need to slow down, right? Take it slow, and maybe just enjoy the process of getting to know each other. Like that's the best part of really even falling in love, right? Is that the first And a lot of people don't even get to truly experience that because most people um, today, in our world, suffer from, so many traumas and stuff that they have escapism and all of that, right? So you never get to know the real them. But the best part about falling in love, like the first 6 months to a year, especially, is um, kind of the opening of that present, right? Seeing who the person truly is and getting to know that person on a soul level. There's something really special about when two people can open their hearts and open their minds to one another and truly do it too, right? Now, if you have, um, infidelity and shit like that, that obviously it hinders the process, and if things are hidden and there's lies, that hinders the process, right? And if somebody's wearing a mask, that hinders the process. And in a lot of situations, that's what it is, but not this one, right? This is going, yeah, this looks like it's something, and this is judgment too. So maybe you were dealing with some shit like that in the past. Maybe you've had some bunk love offers in the past, and maybe you've had some people that have worn a mask and weren't. Yeah, wow. I feel like you don't even see just how beautiful this really is, right? Like you've got something really impressive heading your way, right? Really impressive heading your way. And I feel like this is new. Yeah, Knight of Cups. And this is a new love offer. This is you moving into something that's, truly going to serve you, truly going to bring you happiness, truly going to bring you joy, abundance, emotional fulfillment, and it's going to be reciprocal. There's going to be love's going to flow both ways, and there's going to be the mutual respect, and I feel like the two of you are really going to honor each other. I think the only thing you need to kind of keep in mind is you know be patient with the process, and really enjoy you know experiencing love. I really enjoy getting to know this other person. I really enjoy um, this person and their energy as a whole. A lot of times people, they really forget to do that. They get caught up in the excitement of all of it. And the physical excitement and the going out and all of that stuff, and that's all great. That's a big part of it too, and that's really fun also, right? Getting to know somebody in those ways also is really cool. But when you look at it as a whole, having new experiences together, whether it's going places, and learning each other physically, emotionally, mentally, just all of that. It's a really huge part of things. I think that's what makes love actually special. And when you find two people that are able to do that, right, that are able to open up and are able to truly allow one another in and show true selves and have that genuine experience, man, that's really unique. It's really unique and it's really precious. So, with Pisces love, Pisces in love, you know. And for my luck is I find that to get into that experience, and then it's like, yeah, I feel like people get scared, right? If sometimes when people have never experienced true, genuine love, and it comes to them, myself included, right? Like that's where you get that twin flame, the runner and the chaser type of energy, right? If you've never experienced that genuine love, man, it can kind of blow you away. You know what I mean? Like it'll blow your ass away. You're like, what? This person loves me regardless of what I've done or regardless of who I am. I'm out of here. There's got to be something up. Something's wrong with this person. You get the whole runner and chaser type of energy, because one or both have never truly experienced real deal love, where you are able to open up your heart, open up your mind. And it's not just about sharing your bodies and stuff. That's a big part too. But I mean, sharing the whole you, right? And that's how you get to know a person's soul, right? And that's how you become a soulmate, right? Is when you're on all the levels you connect. And that's what produces genuine passion. Passion doesn't get snuffed out, uh, or passion gets snuffed out the quickest by deception, right? By lies, by infidelity. Like, if you want to kill a relationship and kill the passion in a relationship, start cheating, start lying, start being disingenuine with who you are, right? You'll blow the flame right out. But if you want to keep the flames going, right, then and sometimes the longer you're with a person, you're forced to do that, right? If you want to, you have to go deeper. You're forced to open up more, right? And that's kind of what fans the flames of passion to keep a relationship growing, a relationship strong. And then not only that, it produces, trust and all the pillars of a relationship. It actually makes it strong and makes it last. So, Pisces, Pisces. I love for Pisces. Wow, keep trying to come out there. Damn, Pisces. All right. I see a lot of opportunity here. I see a lot of opportunity, a lot of room for growth. Maybe you have multiple suitors, right, or multiple people that you have in mind. I'll point this out to you like I did previously. When you have a lot of choices, so to speak, especially with this card, you need to beware, because one of those choices is a serpent, right? Is not who they appear to be. So, sometimes when you have more than one person, and sometimes it's the one that looks the best too, or the one that looks the best on paper, right? The one that we're fawning after is usually the one that's the best bullshit artist. You know what I mean? Sometimes not. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes you can see the snake exactly for who they are. But it does look like you have more than one option here, Pisces. And a lot of opportunity for new love, or a lot of opportunity for growth, right? And this card also, it's Two of Wands, speaks to opportunity as well, speaks to options as well. You kind of got the world in your hand here. What I do see, and I don't like this at all, I see that you're holding back. Right? You're holding back quite a bit, right? And these are all lack of clarity, lack of decision, lack of movement, and this is all self-imposed, by the way. Every bit of this, not being honest with ourselves and what's good for us, what we really want or what we truly need, you know, or maybe not recognizing your own value, right? Trying to be too independent sometimes, right? And I feel like instead of somebody trying to take from you in this situation, it's you robbing yourself, right? It's you robbing yourself of these opportunities, right? And you see temperance once again. Temperance once again. This calls for introspection. This calls for patience. This calls for you to kind of find true balance. To really, justice to clarity, right? Trying to get yourself out of the mud here, right? To take off the blindfold, put down the swords. Damn, lots of cards of deception here. And I feel like it's all, Pisces. I feel like you do have love here, right? Because in the end, I do see celebration, and this could be somebody you call a friend, or somebody in your social circle, or somebody that you call a friend. King of Cups. Yeah. Somebody from your past, even, but you have a lot of options, you have a lot of opportunity. But I feel like Pisces right now, you're holding yourself back. You're not really seeing seeing things for what they truly are, or maybe what really feeds your soul. Maybe you're using the wrong people or the wrong energies to feed your soul. And this calls for us to kind of look inward. Take a good look at ourselves and say, hey, what is it I truly want deep down inside? You know, what truly makes me feel loved? What truly makes me feel happy? And if I'm honest with myself, what one of these options or opportunities is going to be the very best for me, right? Not on paper, but in my heart, right? What's going to actually bring love me, if love is what you want. I think love is what you need in this spread here. Finally, Aquarius. We'll do Aquarius last. All right, Aquarius love. I'd love to give you better news, Pisces. It does show celebration at the end, but this could also be referring to the you probably call it, you put this person in the friend zone. It's probably the truth of the matter. That's probably why you don't have the clarity. You probably put this person in the friend zone, and they should be in the end zone. But I digress. All right, here we go. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Sorry, guys. I don't know if they should truly be in the end zone. I'm just making a joke. Making a joke because Pisces got such a fucked up reading. All right, here we go. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Ooh. Jeez. All right, Aquarius. I do see that some of you could be possibly dealing with a third-party scenario, right? Or more than one person, more than one energy. That an ending is coming to either one or both of these situations. That someone, and which is going to bring you victory here, right? This is going to bring in victory. This is going to bring in happiness. This is going to bring in love. Page of Swords here. Going to be not the fastest moving energy, but yeah, some of you guys are possibly waiting on an ending right now, or waiting on some purpose, or maybe you're trying to catch the person. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the one you're dealing with could be an earth sign, right? An earth sign. Yeah. This is you moving on from the past. I feel like some of you guys right now have been dealing with a third party situation, or just coming out of a third party situation, trying to put an end to that, waiting on new opportunity, waiting on love. It is coming in, right? It is coming in relatively quickly. And this is going to bring you victory, right? Abundance, emotional or financial stability, especially, right? You see this person as a total package, and you're going to be turning your back on the past and turning your back on the situation that wasn't serving you, right? So, all right, guys, I do apologize for the short readings here at the end, but I am tired and I have appointments early in the morning. So, I want to thank all of you guys for watching me tonight. I hope you did. Like, they were short. We did astrology, we did a collective reading. I tried to do some quick love readings for everybody, but um, I wasn't feeling it there towards the end, so that wasn't my best work. But nonetheless, let me know if you enjoyed the video. And if it resonated, down in the comment section below, make sure to hit the thumbs up and give this a like wherever you're watching from. Please share the link so other people can find me and find my work. Yeah, make sure to follow and subscribe. Subscribe to the other YouTube channels too. Johnboy513, the Best Damn Podcast. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, D Live, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are in the description below. If you'd like to book personal readings, you can text 513-393-2396 or email the Real Best Damn Podcast at gmail.com. Personal readings are a lot more in depth, one-on-one. They are $50. I do energetic, intuitive readings, astrology readings, and all that, right? The details are in the description below. I have uploaded private content as well over on Patreon, so that's up now. I'm uploading the whole private library. It's just taking some time. There's a lot, but I've already got quite a few already up. So join us over on Patreon or YouTube channel memberships. You'll be able to get the extended readings that are coming out next 2 days. All of the signs. You'll have the full general reading videos coming out, and the main channels won't have. They won't be under the strike anymore, suspension. So I'll be looking for the nightly shows and all of that. That's going to be coming too. And guys, consider donating, supporting to the channel. That's how I keep all of this going. That's how I take care of myself. And it's really challenging being a content creator in today's, age, for real. In the age of censorship and all that, when they're striking the main channels, right? That main channel, that is my primary source of income. So, they really hit me where it counts. Just for speaking the truth is the crazy part. And anybody who's seen what happened, a week ago or whatever, they knocked my live stream off 3 times. I got 2 copyright strikes for videos I did where I collaborated with somebody, had them on my channel, and then got a strike on another video with the same exact person on the video. So go figure, right? I wonder who's reporting me. Could it be that person? Could they be mad I blocked them? I have no idea. I'm thinking yes, right? I'm thinking yes. So please donate, support. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the help. You can do that PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger Pay. And join us Patreon, YouTube channel membership, book a reading, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. And I will see you next time. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Peace.